Welcome, my smart lovers and friends. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to this community built just for you, focused on inspiring true love and authentic, healthy relationships, okay? All the ships, friendships, romantic relationships, partnerships, all of the above. So I'm super excited to have you here. What to expect, topics related to dating, relationships, marriage, growth, self-care, self-reflection, self-mastery. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the community. Make sure you share with a friend or two or three. Let's continue to grow together. Well, welcome to a special edition of Smart Love. I have a special guest back with me here today, T. Miles, the controversial filmmaker. And we're going to get into why there's so much controversy on this side of the room in a second. But welcome, T.
Thank you for having me again.
I'm glad to have you here. Wait, your whole mood just changed once the camera came on. Yeah. I want you to be the same lit, the fly guy you were 5 minutes ago. Like, don't be playing with us just because you on camera now. I want y'all to get the real T. Miles, okay? He's a trip. You disagree?
I disagree.
I don't.
I disagrey.
So, T.
Mm-hmm. You got your notes ready, huh?
I got my notes ready this time because, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure, like, I got into everything I wanted to get into. But I want you to kind of just introduce yourself to my audience because I don't feel like we gave you the proper introduction last time. I read your IMDb and I mean, you got a long catalog, like you doing big things. So tell us a little bit about some of your projects and just a little bit about you before we jump into it.
Okay, T. Miles, filmmaker. Started out in the game as a comedian, BET Comedy View and all that too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You are funny. I never knew that. Okay.
Yeah, started out, that's how I actually got in the game. Ended up going over to the music game with No Limit, being an A&R for the music.
Okay.
And, you know, learning from P, the film industry. So, man, here I am. I say probably from, our first film was 2008, me and Cat Williams, internet dating. Since then, from now, I've been featured in, I say probably like 28 films, from Blockbuster to now Tubi, Redbox, Tubi. But yeah, and the good thing about it is I've never had to go to a casting call or never been an extra.
You just walked right in and they was like, you're a star.
Blessed by the best.
Okay, I love it. I love it. So a lot of your films, like you kind of explore like intricate relationship dynamics. You have some very multifaceted characters, and everything that we're going to talk about today, I feel like you have kind of explored in some of your movies. So I really want to get your insight on sex, love, and relationships, okay? And like we have these candid conversations behind the cameras at the studio, and sometimes you just be saying some stuff. I just be like, who is this guy?
Yeah. I speak the truth. I mean, it's no cut card, no added preservatives, of none of that. I'm straight to the point. You know, I say anything out of my mouth, but at the end of the day, it's gonna make sense. It may make sense later on, but it's gonna make sense.
That's true. You be making some sense sometimes. No, but let's dive right into it because I know you're a busy man, and I got some hot questions for you, like specifically for you. I was like, okay, have T. Miles back in the chair. It's just going to be one-on-one conversation. The last time I think we talked about, what makes a high value man. And, your answers were very, I would say politically correct. Okay. Like you showed us a different side of you. And I thought that was great. But I really want to get into your mind at these topics and these questions here today. So are you ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, so right now, Oh, okay, I don't know. Oh, that's your phone ring. Okay. So, your films, you often portray complex relationships. In your movie, I Want Her, you have like a strong female lead and you kind of explore some of the themes of like infidelity and desire. So, what inspires you to focus on these aspects?
Pretty much real life experiences, real life reality of stuff I've seen or I've done pretty much.
Okay.
I just took my life and just make it a movie. You know, things that like I say, I've seen and I've done. I witnessed myself. Of course, I may go a little bit over the top to make it entertaining for people.
Right, of course.
But 9 times out of 10, like I say, it's something that I've witnessed for myself. I Want Her, that film was actually a certain situation that actually really took place with me.
Ooh.
And not all the way in the same format that it happened, but it was someone that I met at the time, and we was talking about, you know, how would I go about bringing another female in the equation without her knowing it. And she was pretty much, because she would be with it, but I don't know if the other person would be with it.
Okay.
So she was like, well, wait, maybe we would just to do it to where they didn't know we knew each other. And I was like, well, damn. So when I thought about that, I was like, this actually is a damn movie I should do. And that's how I actually came up with that whole film project. But it's actually real life people that even to this day, parties don't really know that they both exist.
Oh, wow.
Where one do, the other one don't.
Wow. Okay, so this wasn't even one of my questions I want to ask you, but this is something I've been like pondering. Do you feel like, I feel like lesbianism has become like trendy, and I feel like men started it with these threesomes. I feel like y'all introduced the idea of women being sexually, I mean, I know that's not all the way, but you know, in the black community, I feel like black men started it. Like, y'all the one introduced, oh yeah, let's bring in another woman. And then the one, you know, they like, I'm
agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you.
Oh.
We did start it, but I'm gonna tell you how we started it. We started it because a lot of females of today, they follow these female artists.
Yeah.
They listen to what these female artists tell them. But what a lot of females don't understand is these female artists are pretty much artists that's reciting rhymes from what men write for them. So if I'm a male writer, say like I give it to Sexy Reds, Cardi B, and they go rap it. And women like you go follow it.
You're right.
It's the truth. So
I love me some Cardi B.
Yeah. So, but women listen to like all that stuff that you hear about. It's a hot girl summer. Leave your man at home. All this. Those are lyrics that's written by men and given to these female artists to rap. So pretty much, yeah, I mean, I will agree with you. We do start it, but you all are the ones that's following who's actually doing it. So men, we're the puppet masters.
Okay.
So so we can't, you can't get mad about or saying that men are out here, we started this. No, we pretty much are puppeteering you all through these women artists, and y'all are the ones that's actually falling for it. And to be honest with you, the pimp game still really exists to a degree. It's just done through music. It's done through streaming. It's done through everything. It still works, but to a degree, it's just that the pimp now is just invisible. He's just invisible.
Okay, the invisible pimp.
Yeah, he's the fly.
He's the fly.
You know, he's just invisible. So at the end of the day, so all these women out here thinking that they're doing something slick and they pretty much shining on men for what they saying. No, you're not. Because you all are still falling victims of the game,
the pimp game. Okay.
The fly.
But I will say the whole thing about with the threesomes, I kind of feel like that backfired on y'all, because now you got women that like, I don't need a man. I can get pleasure from another woman and not have to deal with you know, a lot of the issues that men bring.
That's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you why that's bullshit. Women gonna always want kids. You need a man to have a kid. Women gonna always need, if women didn't need men, then why are there dildos? Why are there dildos? So guess what? A dick plays an equation somewhere in there somewhere.
Okay, true.
So
I agree.
all that saying that, and you know what?
Say,
2025 is gonna be a great year for me because all these women that's out here saying they don't need a man, don't need a man at all. Now you got Canada ready to turn, and me and somebody was talking about this earlier that I can't disclose who they are, but they're out of town. But we was sitting here and we was talking early today. And if Canada turned the power off and it affects the United States, a lot of women, single women, gonna be in the dark. Who the hell you think they're gonna call on?
If they cut the power off.
Yeah. Who gonna protect them?
I never said we don't need.
No.
Who about sexual?
No, hold on, no.
Okay. Okay, you're right, men.
Exactly. Yeah. So women ain't saying they don't need a man. They out here now saying they don't need a man for nothing. Mm-hmm. So who you think they're gonna call? I had a conversation with a young lady before who said the same thing. That man, I don't need a man for nothing. But guess what? If everything cuts off and it goes back to the barbarian days, to where you got to go out here, you got to hunt for your food because none of this is promised. Who you gonna call? You ain't gonna call Ghostbusters. You gonna call a man. Yeah. So be careful what you speak out your mouth because at the end of the day, COVID showed everybody, all these women that's out here, COVID showed you that, man, hey, you are the side chick. You are not the main chick because guess what? The main chick had her main man at home when the side chick was lonely.
Moving on. Okay, so speaking of how, you know, you said like we being pimped through the music.
Yeah.
We had this conversation about how I feel like the BBLs, the plastic surgery, like everything that women are doing to our bodies is because men have asked for it. Like men are like saying that, oh, like we want big butts, we cannot lie. Like y'all want the big butts, y'all want the small waist, y'all like the, you know, the glamour girls with the weaves and the lashes and the nails, and you know, like y'all like all of this. But now y'all trying to come back and say, oh no, BBLs, oh no, I want a natural woman.
You know
but
why
y'all
we say
the
that?
one that put that out there.
You know why we say that? We say that now because the BBLs are trying to force us to marry them. We don't want to marry you. We only want to fund you. We never want to bun you.
Whoa.
That's it. We only want to fund you. We don't want to bun you. So yeah, we screaming out we want the natural woman because you're trying to force us to marry you. No, we don't want to marry you. No, see, women, don't stop getting it twisted. To be honest again, once again, you just quoted a line from a rap song. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Once again, they are being pimped through music. Okay. So once again, they're running out here and getting up under the knife. Man, let me tell you something. These women are really, man, looking at each other. Y'all are your own enemies. Because a lot of y'all already look good, but you go out here and you look at another woman and you try to base yourself on that other woman. Because a man might like a post of yours on the internet, that don't mean he want to wipe you. That don't mean that, because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, every man that's loving any post of a woman with a BBL, you go home, they got a woman probably with a natural body or a busted up body.
Not a busted up body.
Yeah, most of them built like a beer can. So I mean, but guess what? That man loves that woman. He's not going to leave that woman. Now, I might go out here and dip and dabble with a female with a BBL. Hey, men, we are hunters. We don't fall in love with the woman that we dip or dabble at. Now, women, when y'all women go cheat with a man, you going to only cheat with a man and a man that you like. A man that you feel like, man, I really feel this dude. This dude can really get. Men, we don't do that. We can go around here and bust you up, spin you, bend you, go straight up in you, and go right home and act like we never knew you tomorrow. But women are not going to do that with another man. Right. If a woman lay down with a man,
he got to be top tier.
And not just top tier, you have emotional feelings and connections to this man. Yeah. He might not have it with you because he done gave you game to get you, but you spoke to him out of your heart of really wanting to be with him. So 9 times out of 10, guess what? When he leave you, you're gonna be hurt about it. But man, he ain't gonna be hurt about leaving. He gonna go home to his other woman.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that men only marry women who are not their fantasy, basically? Because you saying, if I'm liking your pictures and not like I want to fun you. What you say? Fun you, but not bun you.
We only want to fun you, not bun you.
So tell me about the type of woman that is worth bunning, as you put it.
A woman who's spiritual.
Okay.
A woman that's loyal.
Okay.
A woman that has morals. She have goals. She have drive. She have ambitions. She have the whole aura of a real life woman. Someone who don't need attention, don't need to be validated by other men. She only wants to be validated by one. That's the man that she's with. These women that's getting BBLs, and the crazy part about it, a lot of women now today are getting BBLs that's in relationship with men. So guess what that's showing you? They still want attention by other men. Because their man is already loving them for who they are. What you need to go get? What you need to go burn the knife for? What is it that you need to enhance? Man, take your ass to the gym.
I think what it is that we feel intimidated by these other women based on the attention that they're getting.
It's
not understanding. Who doesn't have it?
I don't. Dudes with me don't. We don't have no. It's nothing about us that's make us gonna look at another man and feel insecure. If anything, man,
you can't tell me there's not ever been any point in your life, whether it was like you were down and out on your luck, your money wasn't looking right, like you were going through some things that gave you insecurities.
Oh shit!
Never.
Let me tell you something, man.
Never.
My pockets,
you speaking to a man that ain't never.
My pockets might be fucked up right now, but you ain't gonna never know it.
But I'm just saying it could still be an insecure time for you.
I don't have no insecurities when it comes to another man at all.
Okay.
Once again, this is what you gotta understand about me. At my age, see, that's the difference, the different cloths and the difference of generation right now. The generation of today, they're raised by dudes on the corners that's dope fiends. They're raised on the corner by dudes that smoke weed, smoke crack, snort coke. You gotta understand, at my age, in my era, we was raised by the pimps and the hustlers. So man, one thing, man, I've learned, man, come on, man, you never have any insecurities about another man, because no matter what, ain't no other man bigger than me.
Okay. All right, so then I'm not gonna compare a man's insecurities to a woman, but I'll say as women, we do compare ourselves to each other. We do, especially in Atlanta. Like I've heard people say, don't bring your man to Atlanta because there's too many big booty hoes out here. That's these women trying to take your man. So what I was saying is that sometimes we would want to get help in certain areas to enhance our bodies because we're insecure compared to other women. So like you come to Atlanta and you don't have no ass, like you looking like, dang, I might need a little bit of ass, especially if you don't have a man to get a man. And like you said, like it's really the pimp game. Really, that's not what real men want.
It's sad though, because a lot of you women insecurities is what's running good men out the house. It's running men away. Demons that you're fighting is running good men away, because you got to understand, man. And then the thing is, women, they hide their insecurities. Instead of man meeting a man and tell them off the break what their insecurities are so that man can help them, they will hide it and not tell him. But then when there's so many problems inside the relationships from arguments because of you tripping about a damn like on a social media. Let me tell you something. When I was in a relationship, I used to tell my woman off the break, and it's real facts. I don't care about a nigga liking your post. I don't care about you liking a nigga post. I don't care about a nigga DMing you. I don't care about you DMing that nigga. The only thing I care about is a motherfucking disappearing act. When you start disappearing and I don't know where you at, I got a problem with that.
Okay.
But as far as that, man, you DMing and texting a nigga or the nigga text you, I don't care nothing about that shit.
Okay.
I don't care. When it comes to you doing business and going to do business meetings with dudes, I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is a disappearing act, because there's no explanation behind that. Okay.
So what do you consider cheating then? Like, is it just a woman, you saying like she's somewhere with another man, you don't know where she is? It's not, obviously you're saying it's not communication. You don't care if they texting. So like, what is cheating to you?
Cheating to me is a disappearing act.
Just
and the only reason why I say that, let me tell you something. If me and my woman got a wide open relationship, and I'm speaking on wide open with the conversation.
Okay.
If me and her got that kind of strong communication, where it's like, cause me, it's like this with me. The industry I'm in, I deal with a lot of women. A whole lot of women. And guess what? I consider myself a sexy ass nigga. So if I talk to a female, I'm a Libra. One thing about Libras, we talk with finesse. We talk with, man.
I was married to one of y'all.
Right, so you might take our fun being flirtatious. So if I'm sitting right here and I'm talking to you a certain kind of way, like I'm from Washington D.C., man, our biggest problem is we greet women. What's up, baby? That's just being, man, that's just general speaking. What's up, baby? But then when I deal with a woman here and I see a woman, I'm like, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? She like, no, don't do that. I'm like, what? What you mean don't do that? That's how I greet a woman. Mm-hmm. So if I get up and I see you and I give you a hug, everybody know when we see each other, man, in DC, we can see a person last night and see him today. We still gonna hug her. What's up, baby? We gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's just us.
I like that about. I like DC.
Yeah, that's just us. So now when I see women, I'm gonna give them a hug. Why are you doing that? I don't like that. Because when this or because of that, who cares about all that? Man, stop being insecure. Man, you got me, I got you. Man, as long as we're not disappearing from each other, and that means when I'm calling you not answering, or if I'm calling you not answering, that's what I feel like is a problem.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I clearly understand that. And I think that what you're speaking on, like the communication has to be strong in order for, like he said, for your woman not to feel insecure about you being around other women, and for you not to feel any type of way when she's not in your presence. So you have to establish that.
Yeah.
You know, open communication.
You gotta have open communication, man.
Do y'all have an open relationship? Like, can you dip off?
Nah. We don't have.
You don't do that. You don't do no polygamy, no ethical non-monogamy. Heard of that?
Nah. I ain't that right there. Nah.
Okay.
That might.
You a monogamous type of man.
I ain't gonna say all that evil. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying then?
What I'm saying, I mean, I'm cool with it, but that don't mean she gonna be cool with it.
What do you mean by that?
In other words, if I was in a relationship with a woman and that's what she was into, man, I'm cool with it. Like I say, I don't have no insecurities with me. You know what I'm saying? You
would be okay with your woman saying, I want an open relationship?
If I told my woman, I want a threesome, and she was like, well, how would you feel if I said, I want a threesome with another dude? I mean, if that's what you want, cool. But there ain't gonna be nothing going on with me and that nigga. If you want a nigga to gut you out from the front and I gut you out from the back, man, let's go.
Really? You would do that with your woman?
I don't have no insecurities, man.
That ain't about it.
This is the thing this is what I told another dude one day. I told a dude, look, and I'm being for real, this is gonna sound crazy, but I told the motherfucker, I was like, man, look, man, I want you to do me a favor. He was like, man, what? I said, I ain't gonna say who the person's name is, because he'll be mad because I got him. He was mad about the joke. I said, man, I want you to hit my woman, man. He said, what? I said, I want you to crush my woman.
This the real.
I said,
real T. Miles right here.
I want you to fuck my woman, dog. And he looked there and said,
he thought she was playing, obviously.
No, he was like, why?
Are you serious? Or you just talking shit?
Because I told him, I said, yeah, because I want her to know how big my dick really is.
Wow.
I don't have no insecurities. Like, I'm just telling you, my woman makes it known for me that, baby, yeah, you good down there. Okay. So I don't have no insecurities. So I ain't worried about that.
So you want her to try another dick just to compare?
Man, I'd be right there while that nigga stay over there hitting her. When that nigga be like, I can't even get in because she's tripping about this nigga. She'd be pushing that nigga away because she's still trying to worry about this shit back here. Like, nigga, move. Hold the get out the way. You fucking up the rhythm, move. There is no insecurities, man.
Oh my God.
You know, let me tell you something. The only how I would trip if I was marrying a virgin, that mean a nigga ain't never got in that motherfucker. But man, but nigga had it before me, why am I gonna trip, man? Nigga was gutting you out before me.
I mean, when most men are like possessive over
their women, that possessive
like
shit, man. Let me tell you something. You can't be around here, man, controlling these women like that, man. I only control a woman unless she want to be controlled in the bedroom. As far as that other shit, a woman gonna do what she want to do when she want to do it. Women are, let me tell you something. Women and men is like dogs and cats. Dogs, they shit all over the yard. But a cat, they shit and cover that shit up. You never see no cat shit nowhere. That's women. That's why the coochie is called a kitty cat. Women are some slick motherfuckers. Do you know? Let me just think about how many dudes you done gutted out and you walk around looking all good like you never touched a man before in your life. Come on, man. You think you gonna fool me with that? No.
Okay, so so that brings us something else I would ask you about. Okay, so let's talk about body count.
Okay.
Well, no, you know what? On second thought, I want you to like define hoe for me. Like, is a hoe, are you a hoe? Do you consider a woman a hoe based on her body count, based on how she carry herself, how she look, how she dress? Like, what defines a hoe?
I don't really believe in the word hoe. I believe in the word bitch. I don't believe in the word hoe because you can't call a woman a hoe without calling a man a hoe.
Okay.
Both of them are, man, taking their private parts recklessly. So I can't say, man, that chick a hoe. And I know I done crushed a lot of women. So it's just like me calling that motherfucker, I'm calling myself one. Only word I know is a bitch.
Okay.
It's in the dictionary. But they say a hoe, it was water hose in the dictionary?
No, like a hoe.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what the only word. That's what they say the word is in the dictionary. Is water hose.
A water hose. Okay. So you're saying that really,
but
if we're gonna call women hoes, like based on like how many their body count, how many people they have sex with, how they are reckless with their bodies.
Man, should nobody,
we gotta say the same thing about men.
Yeah, should nobody
be worrying
about no body counts, man. Should nobody be worrying about nobody? Let me tell you something about a woman. A woman can sit right here and smash 1,000 men and go home and put that box of some vinegar and that motherfucker draw up like she's been a virgin all her life. So how you gonna know? It shouldn't be a such thing as no body counts. It shouldn't. Any man knows when his woman has been out here cheating. If you got a married woman at home and you know you hitting your woman, man, all you gotta do is go down there and smell that box. That box gonna tell it all. If that box got any kind of odor going on, man, another nigga DNA done been up in there. Cause women inner parts are very sensitive. It's very sensitive. That wound is very sensitive. So guess what? If any kind of other man body part, from him sweating to him coming to anything, enter that woman, man, that box gonna let you know. Cause that box gonna have another whole scent. All that shit talking about it's the soap and all that. I don't wanna hear that shit. Cause you know better than that. You know what your body can't, man, take here and there that you normally do. But if it's another man, you're not gonna know that body chemistry like that. So that box gonna pick up a little odor. Come on, man, I'm teaching, man. I ain't preaching, I'm also teaching right now, man.
You are, you really are. Okay. So what advice would you give women who are like struggling with these insecurities, these body image issues, in a world that like is constantly telling us we're not enough? The pimp speaking to us through the music and the movies that you produce.
Yeah, just stop. Like I said, I do movies that entertain and educate. Instead of you just looking at it to be entertained, sit back and really look at the whole big picture of the movie. Because that's why I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the game. I'm giving you what's going on. But I'm telling you, just stop. Men are very, very simple. We don't ask for a lot. We just want you to shut the fuck up, make us something to eat, and fuck the goddamn shit out of us. That's it. And you got the loyalest nigga in the world. Let me tell you something how easy men are. If women would just be focused on being the best woman in the world. Let me tell you something. If your man, and I'm just putting this out here, right? If your man wanted a threesome, and you said yeah, and you even gave it to him, guess what that man gonna do? That man ain't gonna never cheat on you because that man gonna feel like he got the best thing in the damn world. So when any damn woman even try to come, he ain't gonna even want no threesome no more. Because guess what? If you was smart at the game, you would give it to him. But then while he's doing it, you would show how it's really affecting you. And then when you show him that, what's wrong, baby? I really want to do it, but I did it for you.
Okay.
That will fuck with a man's mind. So we gonna be like, man, I got a good ass woman. I'm about to fuck my shit up fucking with these hoes out of these bitches. Man, women gotta be smart. But guess what? They so busy trying to worry about looking at her over there, I gotta get my body like her. You ain't even looking at him over here and getting your inner self together for him. You too busy trying to look at her. So that's why a lot of times I sit back and be like, man, you need to go with her. Because that's the motherfucker you trying to impress. You need to be trying to impress me. You need to go with her. So that's why I tell a lot of dudes now that I'm single, man, relationship game, I ain't really tripping about relationship game no more. I'm gonna be a side nigga. I'm gonna be a side nigga.
You in this side nigga.
Because you know why? Women respect side niggas before they respect main niggas. Man, women would tell side niggas every fucking thing about their main nigga that they don't even sit down and tell their main nigga. And how do I know? Because I'm going through it now. I know so much shit on certain dudes out here right now that if I went to them niggas and told them niggas would probably break down and start crying in the middle of the street.
But...
And that's y'all fault.
Well, okay, so as the side nigga, what do you get out of that? Like, what, like...
What I get out of it?
Yeah, because you don't have this, the woman that you described that you know where she is, and you know she's a phone call away, she's not disappearing. Like, this woman is showing you the opposite of what you say you want.
Right.
So what are you getting out of this side nigga game?
You know why? You know why I chose to be a side nigga now?
You got your heart broken?
Because 9 times out of 10, it was a side nigga with me. And I realized as good as a nigga I am to you, and all the time you running with a side nigga talking about me, then you need to go with that side nigga and be with that nigga. And I realized, damn, I'm getting a headache trying to be the best man in the world when the side nigga getting all the peace. Nigga, I'm joining the side niggas. I went over there with that nigga, high five that nigga, said, I'm over here with you now, dog. Fuck that. I don't want that main line over there no more.
Wait,
I'm gonna go with the sideline.
But is this speculation, or did you have evidence of this? Was she disappearing?
No, she didn't disappear. But I feel like you already had a nigga in the play, and me and you have been together for a long time, for years, and we separate, and you with a nigga within 2 weeks. Then he was already there, baby. I ain't stupid. I was born that night, not last night. So guess what? That's cool. That was just a learning experience I had to learn. It wasn't an L, it was a learning experience. So now, guess what? I'm on team's motherfucking side nigga now. I realized that's the best motherfucking, the best team I could have chose was being a side nigga. Now I'm a side nigga for life, nigga. So now, you know, and it's crazy, but it's women of today that's making good men become that. So before y'all point the finger at us, y'all need to start taking y'all point and do a complete U-turn.
I mean, we definitely have some accountability to, you know, we got to take some responsibility for where we are today. But I feel like as men, y'all are supposed to be the leaders. Like, where's the leadership in the Black community?
Leaders?
Yes.
Man, me and somebody was talking earlier today coming over here.
Like, you act like that was like...
No, me and somebody was talking earlier when we came over here.
I've heard of leaders.
We said, you know what?
That's not our job.
Okay. You lead, motherfucker. You be the motherfucking man. We gonna let you be the damn man.
We don't want to be.
I can't tell.
What makes you feel like that? Because we do it so well.
No, it ain't
when we don't have a man in
I'm so sick and tired of arguing with women. I gotta say the same thing. Nigga, put your dick up for a minute and let mine hang. Put your dick up and let mine hang for 1 second. Can I let my dick out hang for 1 second? You might as well go, when I go piss, you might as well go and stand and piss right in the stall next to me. Y'all women are so much, why you think Kamala didn't win? Wasn't nobody voting for that motherfucking broad? Wasn't nobody, because guess what? If that broad would have came president, man, you know what? It wouldn't have been World War V. Niggas against men, niggas against women in the middle of the street fighting. Because y'all would have thought y'all ran the world. I knew.
It was our turn.
Let me tell you something.
Black women especially.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's our turn.
Y'all turn. But here it is. You go to church and here it is. They preaching that a woman was made for a man, but now y'all yelling that it's your turn. But you keep talking about, man, you want a man to lead. Which one is it gonna be? Is it gonna be your turn or the man gonna lead? Which one?
How about we are partners with the man is leading, and we can still be strong and help. We can be great partners. That's all we want to be. We're not trying to run the whole shit. But
we're not
because,
trying to run the whole shit, but y'all just had a woman trying to run for the whole shit. Let me tell you something. You know what Kamala fucked up at? When her last rally, she had Beyonce come out.
Oh,
she had Beyonce. I ain't talking about the Megan Thee Stallion shit, but this is how much men was watching her. She had Beyonce and Kelly Rowland come out holding hands, and she had Kelly Rowland with a big ass 3-piece suit on like a man. She was pretty much, man, letting people know we're about to replace the man with a woman. So guess what?
Was that what you was doing,
Come on, because if you running for president, why wouldn't you have Jay-Z and Beyonce, a power couple, come out and represent power? Why would you have two women come out and you got a woman with a big ass 3-piece suit on? Man, guess what? The men sat back. I ain't voting for that bitch. The white women sat back and say, oh, fuck no, I'm definitely not voting for that motherfucker. That's what she fucked up at.
For having Beyonce and Kelly Rowland.
She the same motherfucking woman who went to Africa trying to push gay marriages, and they told her, get the fuck out of this country. We don't mess with that Betsy boy shit. Ain't nobody ready for that. Don't nobody want that shit. That's why Trump, the first thing he did when he went in that damn office, he said, I'm writing this bill out right now. If you a man, you take your black ass in the man's bathroom. If you a woman, you take your black ass in that woman restroom. Don't be no man going to a woman restroom and no mother woman going to a man restroom. Ain't gonna be none of that. They fucking the world up, and she would have fucked the whole world up. That's the reason why her ass didn't make it. Y'all need to come back and be women and stop trying to be a man. I understand the word man is with whoa, man, but man, y'all need to chill out. It ain't man just man by itself.
Yeah. But you know what? I feel like it's only the black community that's dealing with this.
Let me tell you something.
I don't feel like the white people, the Asians.
It's only the black race to where the black women say we don't need our man, and we the strongest motherfuckers to walk the planet. But this the part that was crazy. But you got women out here chasing ball players because they got all the money in the world. They chasing rappers because they feel like they got the money. But here it is, the black man is the most powerful man on the planet. But you study yelling, I don't need him. That don't make sense to me. So what is it? You want money and not power? Or you want power and not money? Because power bring money. If you come together, women is fucked up mentally. They're fucked up mentally.
So how do we fix it, T?
No, how y'all fix it? Y'all need to get
leadership. Come on.
Y'all need to get y'all ass together and do a
by ourselves.
Instead of
we gotta get ourselves together.
Instead of doing these women empowerment tours y'all doing, talking about women rights. Y'all need to get together and do a motherfucking women's get out here together and say, women, get it right. Let's get it right. That's what you need to do.
Okay.
It ain't us. We're not the problem. We want a good woman. We want that. World is fucked up right now.
Yeah.
I got a lot of dudes that's, man, real good men, and they all sit back saying, man, look, I'm gonna give me one woman. I'm good. But we can't even, y'all talking about there ain't no men. There is no women. We got it bad. We got it way worse than y'all.
Okay, hold that thought. So I'm not disagreeing with you. Like I definitely feel like as women, we have a lot of work to do, and because we influence men so much, there is a lot that we can do. But what I'm telling you is we do need some leadership from our men.
How can men give any woman leadership when women won't even shut the hell up to listen what we trying to tell them? As soon as we talk to them, the first thing y'all are doing is y'all got y'all defense mechanism up, trying to, man, shut us right back down instead of just, man, listening.
Wait, hold on one second. Did he lock himself out? Oh, okay, make sure. Okay. All right, this chair or something so they can.
Hand me that water. Thanks.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I just feel like I don't know how we bring the Black family back together until we can stop pointing fingers at each other. And you're absolutely right. Women, we need to take responsibility for what we have done to cause this divide and try to work amongst each other to get back to our rightful place beside our men. And we need the men to recognize there's some work that y'all can do as well.
It's a lot of work we're willing to do. Like I say, but our Black women don't stand next to us. We want to change. We want to be that leader. We want to be that provider. We want to be that protector. But it's hard for our own women to listen, to even work with us. Men are very, very simple. It's not a lot with us. But the women, the Black women of today makes it so hard for us. And the crazy part about it, we don't even have our own Black women to stand with us when a man got a vision.
I don't disagree.
Man, I'm out here. I'm trying to tell you. Women, to be honest with you, if a man...
That's like our whole job.
Man, no. If a man got a vision of the day, a lot of women will try to take it and make it work for themselves.
Really?
Man, I'm telling you, I'm witnessing that. I'm witnessing that out here. Man, it's crazy out here today. Everything is about $1. Everything now, it's all about now. Oh, shit. I feel sorry for a lot of dudes. If they ain't got 11 inches, they ain't got nothing coming.
11
If they ain't got 11 inches, they ain't got nothing coming, man.
Now we're getting out of hand. That's a bit too.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you from what I'm hearing women saying.
Like how deep is the hole we going?
Like I told you, women want to be gutted out now. They don't want to be made love to. They want to be gutted out.
That's for a whole other. We have to say that for a whole other conversation. Oh, he said they're sitting on the couch. Okay. We gonna have to say that for a whole other conversation. He said we try to be good out. Well, T, this has been great. It's been very insightful. You gave me a lot of sound bites to work with.
I'm always gonna do that. That's why I'm
trying to fund you.
Hey, man.
But you made a lot of good points. And I think that I love that you have this platform with your movies that you can kind of, like you said, educate and entertain. And I hope that you do. I hope that you are educating the men on what they need to do to, get us back in our rightful place, and the women as well. Yeah. So what projects you got coming up?
I got a lot of projects this year, and right now I'm going straight at a lot of these topics that we're really talking about. Like I say, we're going to do Beauty and Struggle Part 3. I have this other one called He Is Mine. Another project, The Narcissist, The Mask is Unveiled. That one's cold. I got another one called Nympho. I got another one which is a good one called Jezebel.
Okay.
Man, I'm not playing this year.
You're not playing.
Yeah, I'm a touch. And right now, I'm still writing this one now, which we're gonna call The Middleman.
We talked about the middleman.
And it's about the side dude.
The side dude.
And I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna make that a romantic comedy, but I'm gonna make it real educating for people. When they see it, they're gonna love it, but they're gonna understand, like, I'm gonna put everything in there for you to get it to where this is how easy it really is.
I love that. Well, T will be back to talk about the side nigga, aka middleman.
The middleman.
And congratulations, you're being honored.
You coming, Wednesday,
right? For sure, I'm coming. Okay. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
I mean, honored for best writer and
just spotlighting for all the work I've done over the years.
I'm super excited for you. Well, thank you so much. You're always welcome on Smart Love, and he got some more game to give y'all. So make sure you come back. Hey, everybody. Oh, tell them where to follow you.
Oh, you can follow me on all social platforms. Just Google T Miles or Terry T Miles, and I'll come up. And it's really me who answer everything back.
Okay.
Commanders, we number one.
Commanders. I didn't know what that W stood for. We
Washington.
walked in. I was like,
Commanders.
okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the community.
You check my why?
Make sure you share with a friend or two or three. Let's continue to grow together.